Over the last year and a half, I've seen a shift in the spiritual intensity in the adults, but also the students here at Community. I've noticed a new commitment to prayer. We have more people than ever on our prayer teams, to fasting, our 21 days of prayer and fasting, to supernatural healings. And this is showing up in our worship, in our serving, and also our small groups. Now, I've seen it personally, but also dramatically in the lives of our students. This summer, our middle school camp culminated with an unprecedented 23 students choosing to be baptized.
Community, it is our conviction that God is preparing us for a significant spiritual breakthrough in your life and in our communities. And when it happens, we want to celebrate this breakthrough like the writer of this psalm did when he said, "Your awe-inspiring acts of power have everyone talking. I'm telling people everywhere about your excellent greatness. We shout with ecstatic joy over your breakthrough for us."
As you're walking in the door and no one inside knows where you are on your spiritual journey at that moment, you're going to be welcomed by somebody who genuinely cares by the fact that you came in.
It told us that we would feel good here and we could feel at home, and we did.
I just feel so loved. I really do. I feel so loved, and I'm worthy of that love.
The one thing that I love about my church is that it is consistent, that it has never wavered from the mission of helping people find their way back to God.
I wanted to get baptized because I wanted people to know that I believed in God.
Breakthrough multiplies through church plants. We plan to invest in Chicago church plants, especially plants in under-resourced neighborhoods. Our partners through the 4 New Thing networks in Chicagoland will work together to make sure that more and more people find their way back to God through these new Chicago churches. Community Freedom has already been a national success, and this year we have the opportunity to invest in our local expression through a new community location in the Joliet Treatment Center. The opportunity we have to be the church to a population in such great need is one that we simply cannot afford to miss.
On Sunday, November 17, all of our community locations will come together and each family will bring a one-time gift. On that day, bring that gift as well as your commitment to Breakthrough. And remember, Breakthrough is a commitment above and beyond our regular giving over the next 3 years.
And we're excited to share this year's Celebration Generosity will be the first gifts from Breakthrough, making it the largest Celebration Generosity ever.
We know from Scripture that when God's people pray, the Spirit breaks through. And as we move into this season of breakthrough, let's boldly pray for those 2 things. First, for us to have a courageous faith. And then secondly, for God to do something only God can do. Join us in asking God for a breakthrough.
My name is Selena Kent, and my family and I have been attending Community for about 3 years. My Aunt Marlene found Community and invited us as a family to all attend, and we've been going there ever since. I felt so welcomed by everyone that greeted us, from literally the front door to the stage. I really felt from that moment forward that I did belong there and that God was going to move. God shows me His presence during worship and during song. Oh my goodness, during song. I feel it. I feel God is right with me. I'm crying, I'm raising up my hands and praising His name. I got involved in teaching in Kid City. I also became the welcoming face at the door greeting people. And it is such a good feeling when people come up to you and say, "I love that you're at the door. You make us feel so welcome." It makes me really feel like I'm doing what God intended. I'm making a difference by making someone else feel at home, making them feel belong, just as I had been made to feel when I came through the door. I think that my biggest breakthrough was when I started praying about being baptized. In my heart, I felt that God told me it was my time to be baptized, to be cleansed, to shed the old and start anew. That was one of the best days of my life. And even better was God really showed me how He moves. My fiance stepped forward and asked to be baptized as well. God can move in ways that you've never imagined. You can't explain it. It's wonderful. I just feel so loved. I really do. I feel so loved. And I'm worthy of that love. Take it from me. Don't put God on the back burner, because you've never been on the back burner for Him, and you never will be.